In the top stories, Supervisor of Elections gives guidelines for Nevis local elections. Public advised on rules surrounding police stations on election day, and ministers give breakdown of outcomes of recent COP27 meeting. The details on these stories and more after the break. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 Newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. Recently appointed Supervisor of Elections Oakland Peets has given the guidelines for the Nevis Island Assembly elections on December 12th. In a statement, he said, following the issuance of the writ of elections by the Governor General, Sir S.W. Tapley Seaton, GCMG CVO QCJP LLD, there are 5 electoral districts, and for each district, a returning officer. The returning officers and nomination sites are Kevin Barrett at the Magistrate Court in District 1, Rohan Claxton at the Alberta Payne Community Center, Bath Village in District 2, Floyd Robinson at the Hanleys Road Community Center in District 3, Ermelita Elliott at the Newcastle Police Station in District 4, and Tricia Williams at the Cotton Ground Police Station in District 5. The officers will be at the nomination sites from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. to receive nominations. Candidates must be nominated by at least 2 voters who are registered in the constituency in which the candidate seeks election. The register of voters for this election and the breakdown will be provided shortly. Continuing with more information on Nevis's upcoming election, here now is Jason Davis with a summary of the Election Supervisor's advisory on polling stations.
According to Election Supervisor Oakland Peets, the sites of polling stations will be the same as those that were used on August 5, except those that were at the Charlestown Methodist Church Hall. On Election Day, polls will be open at 7 a.m. and will close at 6 p.m. All persons in lines at polling stations before 6 p.m. will be allowed to vote. Anyone who comes in line after will not be allowed to vote. Persons whose national identification cards have expired, have been misplaced, lost, or are being held by others will still be able to vote upon presentation of any other form of government-issued picture ID once they are properly registered. These can be a passport, driver's license, or social security card. Presiding officers, polling clerks, and tally clerks will be appointed and are mandated to undertake their assigned tasks without partiality, fear, or favor. The presiding officers will be responsible for the maintenance of order at the polling stations. Candidates are allowed to be present, but they are not allowed to spend more than 5 minutes together with their agent. Candidates are only allowed to enter those stations in which he or she is a candidate. Presiding officers will receive all election materials, including ballot boxes, in due course. The ballot boxes will be displayed, inspected, and secured before ballots are cast. At the close of the polls, boxes will be sealed and transported to the point of counting under armed guards and in the presence of appointed party agents. To this end, the political parties have been invited to appoint agents to witness all that goes on in the polling stations, as well as at the counts of the votes cast. According to the election supervisor, the ballots will be counted by the returning officers with the assistance of a designated presiding officer at an appointed place in each constituency, which will be given later. He appealed to the public to ensure that the elections are peaceful and that each person gets one vote in the right place. He encouraged registered voters to vote and cautioned unregistered voters to not attempt to vote and not to impersonate any voter. Jason Davis for ZIZ News.
The outcome of the 27th International Meeting of the Conference of Parties, or COP27, and how it impacts the Federation were the main topics discussed when members of government who attended COP27 held a press conference on Wednesday morning. One of the main agreements was to provide loss and damage for vulnerable countries hit hard by climate disasters like St. Kitts and Nevis. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Environment and Climate Action, Sharon Rattan, said while the commitment of the larger countries was lacking, the agreement to assist countries by setting up the fund was a win.
If you've followed the history before, this has been at COP, even prior to my participation at COP 26. There has been many discussions on whether it even should be considered. This year we got it on the agenda, and this year we got a commitment to establish the fund. We are thankful for that because it has been years.
Foreign Affairs Minister, the Right Honourable Dr. Denzel Douglas, said it is up to the member states to ensure that this topic remains on the table for discussion and action.
So let us not become distracted with the arguments that will be brought from the other side, that this is the reparation argument. No. It is about loss and damage. It is about how we have been affected as human beings, how our lives have been disrupted, how our women folk are unable to continue their livelihoods every time there is a climatic disruption. Because it is as a result of some phenomenon which would have taken place before.
The official said this is still the early stages for this response, and the details and logistics of the fund have yet to be formalized. After the break, debate on the official St. Kitts and Nevis coat of arms ends, and Skanaipa and NIPAB sign MOU. Stay with us.
Flow, jingle all the way home to flow. Where the speed is faster, the price is better. All the way home to flow. American nations that bring us together, yeah.
Christmas starts the moment you bundle your Flow internet with your Flow mobile. Because when you do, you get a free laptop. Plus, you get 100 megabits per second internet speed, 20 gigabytes of data, 4,000 local minutes, and unlimited WhatsApp and YouTube.
All the way home to flow.
Get ready for Christmas! It's the Horsford's Get Ready 3-day weekend sale! For 3 days only, get ready for Christmas from this Thursday, December 1st to Saturday, December 3rd at Horsford's Building Centers in St. Kitts and Nevis. 30% off on all discountable items store-wide! Yes, for 3 days only, this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Get ready for Christmas with 30% off store-wide on all discountable items at Horsford's Building Center in St. Kitts and Nevis. 13% off store-wide on all discountable items. Get ready for Christmas 3-day weekend sale with 30% off store-wide for 3 days only this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Come to Horsford's Building and Nevis Center in St. Kitts and Nevis and get ready for Christmas. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Since graduating from college, saving has been very difficult for me. Having to pay my student and vehicle loans and hire purchases made owning my home a fantasy. So, when I heard about the National Grad Home Mortgage, I was excited and relieved because the National Grad Home Mortgage consolidated all my consumer debts, plus, most importantly, providing funding to build my dream house with one monthly payment. Thank you, National Bank.
Visit any of our National Bank branches for more details about our National Grad Home Mortgage. When you bank at National, you invest in your future.
Sorrel making, eh? Hot chocolate drinking, eh? Ham and turkey baking. Now this is Christmas. A new home, land for you. It's time to get what you've always wanted. Ultra low rates, up to 100% financing and more. Make it happen for yourself and your family. Let Republic help you have the best Christmas ever. Sorrel making, eh? Hot chocolate drinking, eh? Ham and turkey baking. Now this is Christmas.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. The St. Kitts and Nevis National Archives has confirmed the official coat of arms for the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. There have been various versions of the national symbol in the public arena over the years, which have confused many nationals and non-nationals. However, this long-standing debate has finally ended. The original image as displayed has been enhanced and placed in high resolution to accommodate various uses from large signage to letterheads. All government paraphernalia are being changed to depict the approved national symbol. The coat of arms was adopted in 1983 with the inscription of our country's motto, "Country above self." The center of the coat of arms is a shield with a lighter at the base of it in full sail. A red chevron is depicted above it, highlighted by two poinciana flowers or national flower. At the top of the shield is the head of a Carib, one of the first inhabitants on our Twill Island nation, and a flowered leaf and a rose on either side. A helmet topped with battlements of a flaming torch is upheld by the hands of an African, European, and other of mixed descent. Supporting the shield are our nation's national bird, the pelican, with extended wings next to a sugarcane plant and a coconut palm tree, illustrating our fertile lands. The St. Kitts National Youth Parliament Association, SCANIPA, and the National Youth Parliament Association of Antigua and Barbuda, NIPAB, have formally signed a Memorandum of Understanding for future collaborations. A digital copy was signed in February, and SCANIPA's President Mauriel Knight and NIPAB's President Kamali Mannix signed the physical copies on Friday. President Mannix noted that several joint initiatives are outlined in the MOU, the most significant of which is an annual exchange. Plans are already in place for SCANIPA to visit Antigua in 2023 and have been further strengthened by the Governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, Governor Timothy Antoine, who is supportive of the initiatives. President Mannix is quoted as saying they would have given the indication of support to the organization that they would want to finance and back a regional youth parliament sitting next year, which will happen in Antigua. And so looking at that then gives us the opportunity to extend the joint agreement not only to Antigua and Barbuda, but then to the other islands in the OECS. He expressed his belief that the organizations are on the verge of creating something that will have a far-reaching positive impact on the future of young people and the development of democracy in the sub-region. Coming up in regional news, police offer public safety tips ahead of the holiday shopping spree. Stay with us.
Triple that triple cashback grab and win. Thousands of dollars in cashback coupons is up for grabs in this triple cashback season at Horswood's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture with their massive triple that triple cashback grab and win. Every higher purchase customer will not only get triple cashback on every FlexPay purchase, they will also get a chance to grab thousands of dollars in cashback coupons for absolutely free groceries in their triple cashback grab and win promotion. Yes, thousands of dollars in cashback coupons